good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Koi. How are we doing out there, cupcakes, on this glorious Tuesday afternoon? And it is late in the afternoon because I've been busy doing other bits. And the spare pump that I bought to do the changeover didn't work. So we have got Perspex in the bottom. But let me spin you round. Yep, so we've got Perspex all the way along on there. I've got Perspex sealed in along there so I don't get any splashing. Ah, you bastard! No splashing up there. And that pump is starting to pull air now, so I might as well switch that one off for a minute because I'm pumping water out of here to go into here, which is filling up rather nicely. I'm going to chuck some water in the bowls, give the new bowls from Garrett Gatwick Koi a good scrub, so they'll be getting some use today. And that one's out ready because I'm going to empty them into there for the minute and then try and pump water from there over here. So, yeah, that's the plan because I should be able to take that Jubilee clip off of that pump and literally pump straight through the filter system into there. So, and we're coming on nicely in here. I've literally just got the water line all connected, so I can also top up with some natural water at the same time. And then I've got that one there as well. It looks like I got a little leak there on that T-piece. So, okay, that's sorted easy enough. Come back to you, okay. Let's put you up there a second, because I can undo that one. Juju's. Yeah. Oh, fucking rubber mallet from. But that hasn't pushed all the way in. Failing that. Yeah, that definitely won't go in there any further. Put that in there like that. That's better. See, if in doubt, give it a clout. So I've got that one turns that one on, that one turns that one on. Now put that back away. Put that there for a minute. There'll be a couple of these being moved as well. And that's in giving the bottom a bit of a brush towards the drain as well. I will have to come back this evening and get another coat on that wall and get a first coat on this wall because I'm going to be blocking this bit in here and then the rest will be grey. But yeah, we're flying along now. It'll take me a little while to get that sorted and get that all cut and pre-drilled, and I'm actually going to put a bit of ply across the top there, and then at some point in time there will be a piece of wood going across there, especially if I'm going to have to make some more mud rocks. So yeah, we're getting to that point where we're definitely getting to that point, and I'll put some water in some bowls in a minute. And then we can say, let's get it on. There is a couple that will stay in here. I've got to have a look at the Matsukow back here. He damaged himself last time we had him out. When he got transferred over here, he caught himself on the perspex. That's got a tiny little flap. Everything else is healed, but he's got a tiny little flap there, so I might have to address that, and he will then come back into here. A couple of Hanashisuris with big Aragaki scales. Zoom it back out, Vincent, you dickhead. There we go, there's one there, and another one just down there. But we'll see them all in a minute. Oh yeah, I'll come back to you in a minute. Right, that's the pump now running from in there to in there. I'll also fill that bowl up in a minute, but I will get the tripod back. Where be the tripod to? Where be the tripod to? Spin you round. So, here we go. We've got Benny Kamonru, Kinshawa, Kamonru. Let me get in there. Because I've still got to get into the tank yet. So yeah. There's me clicker. Oh God, I was talk about being unprepared. It's been one of them days. It really has. So let's look. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Right. An Ochiba Utsuri, an Ochiba and a Charatsuri. Now all these are available. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh look. Aragoki Cheeky Monkey. A Kamonru and a Benny Kamonru. So we got a Kajaku, a Hitsuri, a Ginren Snowasagi, and a very, very dark Kikikuru. That's 8. Clicker, Vincent. Yeah, round up a few more of these here. Every pond needs a blackfish. Kamonru, Yamatanishiki, Deutsche Haku. We're going to have 5 in there. So we got Ginshiro, Asagi, real dark Deutsch Chagoi, real dark Achiba, and a Deutsche Yamatanishiki. That's 5. Just got to check this tank in here because I don't want to go too low before I net it. Yeah, because I've also got to fill out the put some water in here yet as well, and then the rest, once I've got them netted up, the rest of it will go into, or as much as I can into there. Oh, yeah, right, where were we? Another scoop. Right, let me put that one over there because Susan wants that. They can come over here. So you've got a Shiro Atsuri and a big Aragoki scaled Ginrin Shisui, and you've got a nice Beni Kikakuri there. So we've got Kinshowa. Oh, I'll leave that one out. Kinshowa. Shit. How many do I have in the last one? Oh, fuck. Right, it says 4. I think it was 5. That puts us on at 30. Right, Benny Monroe, Deutsche Yamatanishki, small Aragoki, real nice Shisui, and a Shiro. So yeah, if there's anything catches your eye, you know what to do. Drop it in the comments. So you've got an Aragoki Deutsch Kajaku there. Just looking a very Aragoki. Full body scales. Then we've got Kimonru, Ginrin Kimonru, a very small Charatsuri, and a little Tancho Yamatanishki. So we've got 2 Ginrin Shisuis, Ginrin Sagi, a Deutsche Chiba, and a metallic Deutsch Hitsuri. Don't forget the Akamatsu over there. Little bit of cart pox on it. It's the only one out of the whole of that tank that had a little bit of cart pox on it. So we've got a 6 there. Right, let's put you on here a second so I can check the tank. Yeah, filled as much. We are at our limit with the water bum. Let's turn that off now. I'll turn this down to about 60%. So that's that pump at 60%. A swallow of cherry coke, just got to be done. This one, Deutsch Koschki. Yes, Deutsch Koschki. A nice Yamatanishki, Ginrin Shisui, and another Aragoki Kikikuru type fish. Nice Deutsch Platinum Ogon, and another Kimonru. So that's another 6. you over there with the maybes. And well, it's that one, because you are just so unusual. So we've got a Benny Kikuriu, Deutsche Yamatanishki, 2 Shisuis, a 1 Ginrin, 1 Goshki, and a Ginrin Matsuba. And that is the main pun drum going off. So we've got a really nice metallic Chagoi there. Kikuriu, another Deutsch Goshki, a normal Goshki, and a couple of dark Mats Kawabakis. And as you know, they might be dark in here, but if they go at someone else's water, that Sumi will change. Another 6. So you've got a very, very pale Asagi. Real nice. Look at the Benny on that Yamatanishki, and the Sumi is lovely. Another Deutsch Goshki, another Komonru, Deutsch Chagoi, and a Ginrin Shisui. Oh, little cheeky monkey. So that's 7. So we've got a nice Shisui with no red at the moment, a Komonru, a Deutsch Harawaki, and a Ginrin Shisui. Ginrin Asagi, another Ginrin Shisui, Deutsch Kajaku, another Ginrin Shisui. So we got 3, 4, 5 there. And then last but not least, we got a little Mizuno, a really dark Chagoi. Come back here, you little shit. Oh, round bowlers. In a round net in a square bowl. It's a shame because the skin quality on that Deutsch Senki is just unreal. Gotcha. So yeah, that's everyone from in that pond. Now I'm going to count these over. So that was 82 have gone into there. So, ladies and gentle cups, 82 fish there so far that will be there for rehoming. I'm just watching them on the grill down there. I'm going to have to make a bit of pipe to go in there, methinks, with some slots on the bottom. But I can sort that out tomorrow. But these are all ones that are going to go back. So if we we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 14, 12, 12, 14, 16, 18. They are cracking. Well, cracking, but you can go over there. So how many is that now? 83. We're winding them down, but that Kokey Ken shower is something really unusual. And Susan's fallen in love with that thing there. So you can go. So yeah, they're maybes. How many did we say we had in there? 18, wasn't it? But yeah. So we've got 2 Common-roos, a Benny Common-roo, a Deutsche Amatonishki, a Ginrin Aragoki Chagoi, a Ginrin Chiba, Ginrin Cheeky Monkey, a couple of weird Shisuis. I think that one, once it gets some sunlight, is going to go a real deep red. A couple of Snow Asagis, a Kinshowa that if the red disappears, it will be beautiful. Akamatsuba and a Matsukao. So yeah, shift them over. Well, that's the long block empty. I've just got to get the actual tank itself empty now, because if you look very carefully, could you see it? There's at least one under there. So yeah, it's going to be fun and games, isn't it? Isn't it just? Yep, these are the residents, and some of them I'm reticent to put over into the new tank, that's for sure. I think a good chunk of these will end up going in the Tosai tank, so I can watch them grow. So yeah, let's start moving them around. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to scoop them out into the blue bowl, and then once they're all in the blue bowl, anything that I'm going to keep in there is going to go into here. Anything that stays in the blue bowl is going across into here, and anything that gets put into the little round bowl goes going into there. Back to you shortly. Right, now here we go. You can see them better now. That Ginrin Koshki, oh my word. I've got to go and walk with the elephants, and then we will come back to you. Right, that's it. These are going into the new tank. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right, 4. 8. 12. 16. 16, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 102 in there. And these ones are going to go into the Tosai tank. Say again. Yes, please. And then a little more than 10. I knew it would be. Susan got her hands on a couple. But yeah, these are the keepers. Aragoki Kugane Achiba, Aragoki Achiba, Ginrin Shisui, Metallic Ginrin Cheeky Monkey, Metallic Ginrin Karashigoi, and another fully scaled Karashigoi there. So yeah, there's quite a nice little mix there. There are one or two little ones, but I got little food all mixed in anyway. So but yeah, what we'll do is once I've got that empty and I start filling it back up, because I'm gonna have to get the pop-up vat out and fill that up, so I can then pump it back in. So yeah, these are going to go into the tow-side tank. I'm not going to bother counting them. I mean, it doesn't mean that none of these are available. Someone offers me the right money, then definitely. But for the moment, they are going to go in there, and I can now take that one and start the filter back up. That'll please them. There's still a few in there that need moving about as well. And we have life. There we go, till she's topped up a bit more. No, we're fucking siphoning. Oh yeah, we need... No, I need that to siphon. Anyway, I'm going to have my food and then we'll get the next bit sorted. Looking good. Well, these guys have settled in rather nicely. Looking a dang sight emptier in there. We have got a couple more to come over that have got to come over from the main pond. And there's one or two in the main pond that have got to go into here. I've still not got the light sorted yet, but they are settled in. We will have a proper look at them with a light over the top once we've finished, because this is empty. I'm now going to have to either squeeze down that little gap or off Susan past me in my welly boots, because it's nice and quiet in here, isn't it? We are now at that point where I should be able to get that dome off, or that grill. I can also get bits of plum slate out and a little tiny piece of glass from a microscope slide, and then pop the lid and then get the little bugger out because he's disappeared from that grill as soon as the water stopped. All the time I was pumping water out, I could see him. Oh, there he is. I was expecting him to be deformed, but I don't think he is. Yeah, wherever he looks like, I think he might have to stay in here for the time being. All you can see is my reflection now. So yeah, I'm gonna woo, see if I can get him out. Well, that's me in and out and water going back in. And I tell you what, it ain't deformed. It's got some lovely growth. Oh, mate, I've got to be keeping this one in here for a while. I think he deserves it. Once I get enough water in there to be able to net him out, I will put him in the little blue bowl because yeah, I'm really quite surprised. Yeah, absolutely fucking awesome. Spin you round. So there he is. Consider he's been living in that ring round the sump and in and out of that 4-inch pipe, which isn't very long unless he has been coming up and swimming around the easy pod. Yeah, unless he has been coming up and swimming around the easy pod. But he looks cracking. You think the top of his head, but he's like a peach kiki curry. Absolutely mental. I mean, he's a good what, 15 cm at least. Well, it's 7:15. I've just cleaned the window on the toast I tank. Opening the doors has scared him again. They'll soon get used to it. And what we have in the bucket here is everything that is going back into le long block tank with Peachy. That's what we're going to call him, Peachy. But he's loving having some space. I'm telling you, literally, because I had to convert the inside of the 4-inch bottom drain. He had a very small donut to swim in, as well as the 4-inch pipe and maybe into the easy pod. But so let me spin you around as we put these back in one by one. I say one by one, two by two. Blame Susan. There's the other two by two. Okay, one of those. One of those was my fault, but that's too unusual not to put under heat. Absolutely cracking fish. And oh, there we go. All three. Susan's to blame for those two. I'm to blame for that one. Welcome back, boys. In fact, we can turn that on now as well. That'll take you up to 15. I'll scoop. I'll scoop and we'll look at them in the tank. So we got a metallic, full body Aragoku Chagoi and an Aragoku Deutsch Achiba. Part of the Cheeky Monkey program. But look at those ginwrin scales. Oh my word. This one is the biggest out of the bunch. Ginwrin Achiever. Look at that gin. And a cheeky monkey and a Kame metallic cheeky monkey. This is two of the ones that Ricardo really liked. The Ginwrin Aragoki Chagoi. So that's got some body on it. And this lovely Ginwrin Shisui. Look at that zipper. Oh, just glistens. The pair of them just shine. Just shine. Welcome back home, lads. We did go a bit all out on the Aragoki. So we got Aragoki Kugani Achiba and an Aragoki Orenji. Look at those scales though. Absolutely phenomenal. And then the Shiro. And all but a couple of these will be available mid to end of April. So we got my Kia Theory, the only Japanese fish in the tank. Snow Asagi, really nice, unusual Shisui with a Ginwin zipper. The little one is a Ginwin Komonru, Black Zeus, and the other is a Sakura Ogon with Kuchibeni on the lips. And this is the penultimate fish, and this is another beautiful Ginwin Shisui. Look at the body on that. And last but not least, the Ginwin Goshki. Absolutely banging fish. So there we go. That's them all back in their home. And it'll be nice and clean by the morning and crystal clear. I bet they're happy to be in there. There's a lot less in there now. So right, Was having a thought then, and the metallic Aragoki Chagoi. Yeah, the metallic Aragoki Chagoi. I'll do a little competition. Now, we are going to be emptying this around the third, possibly the fourth week in April. Right? I want everyone that wants to enter. You will have to be willing to come to Twisted Towers to collect, but whoever guesses what size of that metallic Chagoi, Ginman's metallic Chagoi is, when I pull it out during April, you'll win it. But you will have to come to Twisted Towers to come and get it. Or shuttle someone in between. But yeah, if anyone's out there for a bit of a competition, they seem happy as pigs and shit. They're looking right over there. So, hang on, let me empty this. I'm almost finished tidying up. I'm glad I got my wellies on. But yeah, looks a lot busy, I should say, a lot less busy in there now. There is two of the little ones that just aren't liking it, and that's the Tantra Sankey and the little Ginrin Ochiba. I know, he seems to be swimming all right now. Little Ginrin Ochiba there. I am going to stick the air pump on in a minute. That flap came away on the match cow backing. It literally was on that point of falling off. But there is a couple of nice Komomru in there. But as you can see, it really doesn't look as busy as it did. That's for sure. Now, I was going to move some around from the main pond, but cannot do that because until I know the flukes are gone, nothing is coming out of that pond and nothing is going into it. But these ones in here seem like they've all settled down. I will put some perspex up against here for the minute until I get the doors built. But yeah, there's some beauties in there, that's for sure. Actually, these seem a hell of a lot happier than they were, that's for sure. They're looking a damn sight happier than they were, that's for sure. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We've managed to get that one fully up and running. Fish moved over. Fish sorted in that one. That one completely emptied. Oh, we are now overfilling Only by a little bit. But yeah, the lid's going to go on now, and then the air source heat pump will kick in at about 15 degrees, or it should kick in at 15 degrees. Or does it need switching on? Oh, it needs switching on. What are we sitting at? 9 degrees. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That won't take long to get that 6 degrees up, and then I'll just knock it up 2 degrees each day, and then that should be cushy. Get them up to 26. So yeah, there is still a little bit of shifting round to do. Oh, it's just gone down there. Look at that yin ring. Aragoki chai boy. There is some cracking fish in this tank now. So yeah, on that note, I'm going to flick that one off. Turn that one on. That's the air pump for there. I've got to sort of air lines out for under there. But yeah, here we go. A day of koi hokey cokey. So I'm going to Kokey hokey my ass off, get a bit of perspex up there, sit down, put this together, and chillax for the rest of the evening. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, like, share, subscribe, and all that shemizzle. I've been twisted, Craig. You lot out there, you know you're great. I want to see you in a day or two.
That's all, cupcakes.
Yes, makes it all worth it.